Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong, but what you're asking is, what do you do when you're making love but you're just not feeling it? You're not feeling anything, so it's like a numbness?
Yeah, exactly.
So try something for a minute. So if you really tense your arm and just touch it, right? Just touch it lightly. And now relax it and touch it lightly. Do you notice how much more you feel when your arm is relaxed? You can really feel the sensation, right? So the key to feeling more in lovemaking is relaxing more. Is the feeling is it's a softening. So if you, for example, let's say he was touching you here, if you were all like this, and he touched you there, you wouldn't feel much. But if you just softened that, you would feel it way more. And then naturally, your body would respond. The more you feel. It's like when you eat something delicious and you just go, oh, like there's this feeling of deliciousness, and sound and movement just naturally arise through the body. You're not trying to be anything, you're just naturally responding. The source of the response is your feeling. And the way to feel is that softening, is that relaxation. So let's say he's inside of you. You could just notice, I'm not feeling anything. And rather than making it wrong, because as soon as you put a judgment on it, you'll feel more tense. Instead of feeling like there's something wrong, just notice, I'm not feeling anything. And allow the feeling of nothingness, allow the feeling of not feeling anything to be felt fully. So rather than trying to change it, like, oh, I want to feel something, it's kind of like trying to have an orgasm. Like if you've ever tried to have an orgasm, you know it's counterproductive. So because the more and more tension you have, prevents that feeling. And if ever you forget it, just go back to tense your arm, touch it lightly. Oh, I can't feel it. Relax it. Oh, I can feel it way more. So if he's inside of you and you can't really feel it, maybe you just need to put a hand on his chest and just maybe say it out loud. Something like, okay, I need to slow down for a moment. And if he'll give you the space to slow down, you just feel the sensation of not really feeling anything, allow it fully, and then just soften. So in that case, if he were inside of you and you wanted to feel it, you would soften the walls of your vagina. You would soften your pussy lips. You would soften the inner thighs. You would soften your breasts. You just consciously soften. Now, maybe you can soften from the inside out, but maybe you need to soften something so that you can feel it from the outside in. So, for example, if I'm kissing my partner and I realize I'm not really feeling it, I will consciously soften my lips, really soften them. And then as soon as I do that, all of a sudden I feel a whole lot more with my lips. Well, that's the same with any part of your body. So don't make yourself wrong for what you are feeling. Just notice, allow whatever it is that's arising. Breathe in a way that allows you to relax even more. Normally slowing down helps, because otherwise you might be being habitual and you don't really feel what's in the moment. If you're habitually moving, you're not feeling what's here now, you're feeling what you felt all the times you habitually moved. So you slow way down, allow whatever feeling is there, and just keep breathing and softening and softening. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, just to feel what you're feeling in this moment. And as soon as you do that, you'll notice you'll feel him inside of you in a very, very different way. Just as you would if he were massaging you and you weren't really feeling it. And if you just let your back kind of widen and soften, you'd feel it way more.